Hi guys, it's David here. So Christmas is coming. I'm thinking I can teach you guys to draw an illustration of Christmas. So what we're going to do today will be a Santa. First of all, you need to mark where is the character's upper part and the lower part. In that case, you can make your composition looks more accurate. And you can mark another line for the bottom side of the head, and then you can make the whole head becoming a trapezoid. And then the body part could be another trapezoid. And now we can just focus on the face. I'm just gonna draw the nose into a half oval shape. But as you can see, it's not a perfect oval shape. But I think you know what I mean, right? And then what I'm going to do for the next part is I'm just gonna draw two leaf shape as the mustache. And a small circle standing for the mouth. And another two darker circles standing for the eyes. You can write a 3 and then draw a bottom line standing for the eyebrows. I think that's already looks a little bit cute right now, don't you think? Next part, I'm going to draw a tilt rectangle. That's what I'm prepared for the head, like the head's white part. Because the rectangle is just a sketch, so you probably need to draw it lighter. And then you can just randomly draw a cloud shape standing for the white part of the head. And then we can do the whole head with some simple lines. And then another small ball on the tip. Okay, the next part we're going to do the beard. Just use some simple lines to cover the face. And then use the wiggly lines to do the outside of the beard. Same thing, you're gonna make sure the curved line, some of the part is bigger and some of the part is smaller. And then you are going to add two small ears on the side. And now you can erase the line that you don't need. In that case, you won't easily make mistakes when you're tracing the outline. And then the next part, we are going to draw the cloud shape standing for the bottom side of the clothes. And the next part, we are going to draw the belt. So firstly, we are going to do two overlapping square. And then a very long belt from right side to the left side. You gotta make sure the belt is gonna be a little bit longer than the body, because you know the belt is like covering the body. Am I saying that right? But I think you know what I mean. And the next part, we are going to do the button. That'll be easy. Just two small circle will be enough. Oh, actually 3 small circle. Next part, we're going to do the pants. Just another 2 rectangle will be enough. Then the small shoes. So personally, I always like to draw the character's feet very small, because I feel like in that way that it will make the character looks more cute. Next part will be the hand. It's kind of like we are repeating the same thing like we're doing the clothes. So I believe you already know how to do that. And next, we can draw a candy cane on the hand. And then you can use a waterproof fine liner pens. Slightly draw the outlines. When you're doing the outlines, there is a very important thing you have to know, which is when you're doing the lines, you're gonna make sure the lines looks different. Like some of the part of the lines could be wider and some of the lines could be skinnier. You don't have to all the way connect them together. You're gonna make sure the lines you are doing is changing all the time. because if the lines of yours is all the same from the beginning to the end, your painting won't look vivid. Alright, that's how I finished the whole lines. And then the next part I can just use a eraser to erase the line that I don't need. And we are so ready to do the color. So as you can see, I choose a skin color to cover the whole face and the hands. And then next, just to use the regular red color. You can use this color to cover the whole head, except the white parts, like the cloud shape. I actually have no idea how to call that, and I apologize for my bad English. So if there is like anything I'm confusing you, or I make you like misunderstood, you can always let me know, okay? Oh, by the way, I forgot to cover the ears, so that's why I'm doing it right now. And when you're doing the nose, you're gonna make sure the color you're using is like between the skin color and the clothes color. It's sort of like I use like the skin color mixed with a tiny bit of red inside. And same color, you can also do the cheek. And do some decorations on the candy cane. Either you can use reddish color or greenish color, that'll be all fine. And the next part, I'm just gonna use grayish blue color or bluish gray color. I think that should be right. Yeah, I use bluish gray color to draw the bottom side of the head. And I also do some shades like randomly on the head. So for this color, I just use a lot of water mixed with the black, and then I just like tap a little bit blue color inside to make the bluish gray. And as you can see, the same color, I'm just gonna do the beard and the mustache. All of the white color on your painting, you have to add some shadow to make it look like a 3D one. Even though our painting style is sort of like a 2D one, but I still recommend you to do some 3D-ish thing, because that's gonna make your painting looks with more details. And I'm just gonna use darker red color to do the shadow on the red part, because like for example, the white part of the head is like covering the reddish color, so it should have the shadow on the red parts. And I'm also supposing the lighting source is coming from the left side, so all of the right side of the clothes, or I should also say all of the right part of the whole character should be darker. In that case, as you can see, I'm trying to use like darker color to cover the whole right part to show where is the lighting source coming from. And the next part, we can use black color to do the belt and the boots. But you're gonna make sure when you're doing the boots, probably if you leave some highlight on the boots, that will make the boots look shiny. And next, you can use the gray color to do the shadow under the character, and the yellow color for the button and the belt part. And then last part, you can just use the blue color or gray color, green color or greenish blue color to do the snow on the sky. You gotta make sure the color shouldn't be too dark, because I just feel like the color I'm applying is a little bit dark, so I was supposing to make the color becoming brighter. So don't make mistakes like mine. But still, that's my painting. So whatever I do, I love it. And there we go. That's how I finished the whole thing. I hope you like it, and thank you for watching.